Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering my top 5 favorite pieces from Supreme's Spring-Summer 2024 collection. But before I get into that, guys, I just wanted to take a moment out of this video to thank you guys once again for the continuous support. Over the past month, I have asked if we could hit the subscriber milestone of 3,860 subscribers. And over the weekend, actually I think just before the end of the month, you guys helped the channel reach that milestone. So I did just want to take a moment of your time today to thank you guys for the continuous support. It's awesome to see us hit the milestone. I'm very grateful for the support still. I want to do so much more content on so many different brands, so many different topics. It's just hard to find the time, but I really want to make that effort for you guys because you guys keep rewarding me with more subscribers and stuff like that. So thank you to the public and private subscribers for subscribing to the channel. It's great to hit this milestone. I'm going to set a new milestone today as well of 3,865 subscribers. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of July. But let's get into it, guys. It's over. It's done. The Supreme Spring-Summer 2024 collection is completed. And now we've got to highlight it. I've got to talk about my top 5 favorite pieces from the season. And in all honesty, I actually found it quite hard to pick 5. I was going through and it was really hard to, I guess, cut it down just to 5 pieces, because there are a lot of pieces that I thought really cool that I would love to highlight in the video, but there were some that I would definitely wear more than others, and I had to use that as the metric to put it in the top 5, because otherwise I'd be sitting here forever trying to figure out what are the top 5, and I'd probably end up doing like a top 20 or something like that. Which I could probably still do as a video if people wanted me to do it as a video, but yeah, there were just some awesome pieces in it, guys. So yeah, I'll highlight the top 5 favorite pieces from this season. I'll talk about how I like them, how I would wear them, everything like that. And yeah, oh, and my favorite color as well, because we're going to have favorite colors on, you know, all these pieces. Let's get into it though. We'll start talking about my 5th favorite piece from the Spring-Summer 2024 collection. So to start it off with, piece number 5 is going to be the Supreme Brew 96 t-shirt. This released in the first week of the season, and it features a nice little photo graphic on the front of the chest with Supreme written over the top of it in a very iconic Supreme font used on a lot of pieces over the years. This t-shirt comes in and features in various different colors. We have like a light brown, a pink, a navy, an orange, a black, and a white. I think my favorite out of the 3 colors are probably going to be the most basic. I like the navy, the black, and the white, with my favorite being the black. I just really enjoy this t-shirt. I think this photo very much captures Supreme's audience, history, story, everything like that. It's got some of the skaters skating in it. It has the brand name on it. I just think it's a nice t-shirt, and I would wear this in the summertime because I either do like a graphic t-shirt tucked into some Uniqlo pants these days, you know, like suit pants or something like that, or I do like, I guess, an outfit that makes me look like a retired old Italian man, and it's one or the other. And I think this one would definitely help me out in my graphic t-shirt kind of style in summer, and that's really how it spoke to me. It works well. It did release in the spring-summer season, so that is pretty appropriate as well. But I just really enjoy it. I think it's really simple but really enjoyable, and I had to give it spot number 5. Now moving into spot number 4, we have the bouquet short sleeve top. This one, I think this one really speaks to me because I remember back in like 2015, 2016, there were all these photos going about on Instagram, and everyone was wearing, I think it was either a Supreme hoodie or a Supreme t-shirt, where it had a pot plant on it and simply just had Supreme written underneath it. And I thought it was the coolest hoodie, the coolest t-shirt. It was so simple. There was nothing crazy about its design. It was literally just a plant in a pot with Supreme written on it. And I thought, wow, that's a sick piece. And ever since then, I've had a real fondness for just t-shirts and hoodies with a simple little flower in the center of the chest. It doesn't have to have a brand name underneath it or anything like that. It can simply just be simply just a t-shirt or a hoodie with a flower in the center of it. What did Supreme release in this spring-summer 2024 season? Exactly that, something that I would be interested in. For week 12, they released the bouquet short sleeve top. It comes in a faded, I guess, vault green. Comes in a grey and a black. I think you're gonna know what color I'm gonna mention is the ones that I like. It's gonna be the grey and the black. No surprises there. Not a huge fan of this vault green in the background, but I think it's just a really nice t-shirt. It features, this little painting of a bouquet of flowers, Supreme scribbled just near the stem of the flowers. It's just nice. It's just a nice t-shirt. I'd wear it in the exact same outfit that I was talking about for piece number 5 in the summertime. I have no complaints about this shirt. I really enjoy it. I really liked it. It's just something simple, easy, and I could definitely see myself wearing that black one in summer. So I just had to mention it as piece number 4. Now this one I did kind of sit on for a while thinking, am I a huge fan of this? And I came to terms with it eventually that I would really just like to wear it because I love varsity jackets and it's such a unique design, especially for Supreme. But for piece number 3, we have a piece I would definitely not wear in the spring-summer season. Maybe spring, definitely not summer. We have the Supreme Maison Margiela MM6 split varsity jacket. This is a varsity jacket cut 3 ways vertically and has various different Supreme varsity jackets that have released over the years combined together to make it. We can see the motion blur Supreme logo from Goodfellas. We can see the Supreme team one over here, and I'm unsure on what this one is on the left hand side. I can't recall the knowledge for it, but yeah, here it is. It's obviously got some co-branding on it. It's spliced up in this really unique way, but I think it could be really fun to wear. It's just such a colorful piece. It's so different being split up 3 ways like this. And I love my varsity jackets. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, every single time there's a varsity jacket, you pique my interest. Unless, of course, you change the arms from leather to a different material. Then I've got to really think about it. I'm very, very particular about the varsity jacket material. It's got to be wool, then it's got to be leather, or all leather. I just like that. It's a very traditional material to use for it, but you can convince me otherwise. It's just that you got to do some really good convincing. But yeah, I really enjoy this piece. Really enjoy the approach that Maison Margiela came to it with it. It's just a lot of fun. I just wish the price tag wasn't so hefty for a fun piece to wear, but I'd love to own this piece and I would definitely wear it. Had to give it a shout out. Piece number 3. Again, not a very spring-summer piece, but for piece number 2, I always say it, I'm a sucker for leather jackets. I think leather jackets are just incredibly tough. They look awesome, they fit awesome. One of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe that I had when I started to get into fashion, it was a vintage leather Guess jacket, varsity jacket, may I add. And I love it. I still wear it to this day. It's one of my favorite pieces of all time. I wear it all the time. So I just have a real love for leather jackets and varsity jackets. And if you're gonna release a leather jacket in the season, Supreme, I'm definitely interested. Unless it's a weird one like the Smurfs one we had a couple years ago. But in saying that, would I also buy that and wear that at the right price? I'm not gonna lie, I probably would. But anyway, back to this one. We have the gem studded leather jacket. Lamb skin leather with gemstone studded pattern along the arms, on the front, on the back. It has a satin lining, so it's going to feel very luxurious when you put it on. So we can see the studded design on the arms there. Then if I click to this image, we can see the studded Supreme logo here, the studs down the arms again. And then on the back, we have this huge, heavy hitting Supreme 1994 Supreme logo, New York. It's just, it looks awesome. I like it in both colors. Give it to me in the brown, give it to me in the black. I really like the intentional fade on the ribbing of the piece and everything like that. And where the pieces of leather meet, you can see that they've kind of intentionally worn where the ends of the fabric are to give it this really worn in kind of look. And I think it would just look beautiful over time as you wear it and it fades and everything like that. I just love it. I want it in both colors. Can someone give it to me in both colors? I don't have the money on me right now to buy this because I'm literally buying a heat pump and all these fixes to my house. And that's probably the main reason I'm not buying a lot of clothing right now. But I would love to own both. I'll never say never because, give me a couple years and maybe down the line I'll be picking all this stuff up, but I love it. And I definitely love to own it in both of these colors. Now for piece number 1, I would definitely wear this. This is just speaking to me so much. What we have is another collaborative piece with Maison Margiela. We have the patchwork faux fur coat. It features a viscose lining, viscose, however you pronounce it. Button closure on the front, interior pockets, chest pockets, embroidered logo, and Maison Margiela numbered lining in the interior pocket, and white stitch line at the back. If we have a look as well, we should be able to see that somewhere, but maybe it won't be super apparent. What do I love about this? This looks like a caveman beat a bunch of animals to death, took all the fur off them, and then mashed it together to make a trench coat. And I just think it looks absolutely sick. And this is coming from the vegetarian over here as well. No, it's such an awesome looking piece of clothing. It's something that I'd never see Supreme actually releasing, and I think they only released it because of Maison Margiela, which is why I think it's really central to this spring summer 24 season, and why I think it's such an awesome piece. But I just love it. I would love to own it. Give it to me in the biggest size they released it in. It needs to be oversized. I love that it's not it's 3-dimensional because of the different faux fur fabrics that are used. You're not going to be able to run your hand along it and it's just going to be smooth and one level the whole way through. It's going to be bumpy in texture because there's so many different thicknesses of faux fur being used here. It just looks fantastic. I love it. It's winter right now. It's one of the coldest winters that I swear Tasmania has ever had. And I would absolutely love to wear just some really nice suit pants, a merino wool turtleneck, black, tucked in, and this over the top of it with the hat, the glasses. I can visualize the whole outfit. This would be a fantastic piece to wear in winter. I want it. I love it. It's just going to cost a lot of money that I just don't have right now to spend on it. I need to get my money up a lot. I need to pay down this mortgage and then I can start buying all this wonderful clothing again. And buy a bunch of other brands as well that I've had my eyes on for a while. But yeah, I just love it, man. It's fantastic. It's such a beautiful piece. It is so me. I look at this and I'm like, that is me. And I guess that's why I had to put it at number 1. It just speaks to me so much. It is something I would definitely wear. It's just great. It's fantastic. But let me know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on my top 5 favorite pieces from the spring summer 2024 season. Do you agree with any of them? Do you like any of the ones that I also picked? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know on my list for the spring summer 24 season down in that comment section below. And I think that's everything I have to say about the Spring Summer 2024 collection. I had my doubts because this is the first season that we have with the creative director of Denim Tears moving on. But there definitely were some really lovely pieces in it. I don't think it is as consistent as previous seasons, but there's definitely some pieces here that I really enjoyed. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the Spring Summer 24 season. Did you pick up anything from the season? What's your top 5 favorite pieces? Let me know down in that comment section below. Of course, if you guys want me to do more content around Supreme or any specific content around Supreme, well, first of all, give me that like on this video, but let me know in that comment section below. Leave me a comment down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. As mentioned at the start of this video, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,865 subscribers before the end of July. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. But I think that's everything I have to cover about my top 5 favorite pieces from this Spring Summer 2024 season, guys. I'm going to be keen to cover my favorite pieces from Palace, probably up next. I'll just have to see what I can get up to over this weekend. But yeah, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next top 5 video, guys, I'll catch you later.